My name is Khalif. I'm going to Arkansas University, and I'm a Pro X athlete. The goals I'm trying to reach this year are really just being, if not the best, one of the best players in all of college basketball. Definitely looking to get SEC Player of the Year, and I've been working towards that using the Pro X so far. So, hopefully all these different things can happen for me. I've been using the Pro X so far for about 8 years. It's helped me through, injuries. 2 years ago, I had broke my foot, and also declared for the NBA draft, and that got me back in shape in about 3 months. And now I use it, to just get better, get stronger, not just lower body, upper body. It's a great workout for conditioning, and it just helps me prepare for the season. Using the Pro X has definitely helped enhance my game. Definitely with strength and, definitely with my, agility and quickness. I feel like it's definitely helped me become a better athlete, especially in terms of jumping. I was really known as a 2-foot jumper. I think working with the Pro X definitely made me more of a one-leg jumper, and definitely improved my defense and my strength to be able to power through, from the first quarter all the way into the fourth quarter, and even if we have to go to overtime. I think, just using the Pro X helps my endurance to be able to get through anything that's being thrown at me during the game. I feel like the hardest, exercise you've been giving me so far has definitely been a Pro X push-up. I think the Pro X push-up is so hard because you got to use, your whole body. You got to use your legs, and then definitely got to make sure your core is strong enough to be able to balance. And then we're also doing upper body workout and push-up while, you're kind of hanging like close to upside down while doing this. So it's definitely difficult. I've never seen any equipment like the Pro X. Not even close. I trained everywhere. I went to LA to train with NBA players. I went to Miami to train with NBA players. Out in Vegas, you name it, I've been there. Been to 3 different colleges now. There's nothing like the Pro X out there. I think any athlete that wants to improve and to get in shape without the constant pounding on their knees and on their body and added miles, I think they have to train with the Pro X because it adds strength without, just constantly banging on your body. Me as a basketball player, I use a lot of mileage on the court. So being able to train on a Pro X while getting in shape and also getting stronger just, makes it that much better than any other equipment out there. I'm looking forward to using the Pro X at Arkansas because I just know the capabilities of what it's brought me to during the summer. And if I can have that throughout the whole season, I think it'll make me that much, better than the opponents I'm going up against. I know athletes should use the Pro X, to help with their longevity because, you have to balance on it, while working different muscles. And I think that's what makes it different and harder than other equipment. At the same time, it's not as much mileage, like I said before, on your body. So that way athletes can get a great workout in, work on their endurance, stay in shape, while also building their strength and getting stronger. Any exercise you do on a Pro X, it could be what people would call simple. I don't really think it's simple, but what people would think is simple is incredibly difficult because, it's working so many different muscles. It's not like just being on the ground and just doing a squat, something as simple as that. Whereas the Pro X, you got to make sure your body's, you got to keep the board straight at all times. There's no leaning, so it can counter any kind of shift in your body. And I think the Pro X, corrects that, that the form that could be wrong, the Pro X corrects that. So that way it gets that much easier when you're actually on the ground. For me as a basketball athlete, when I'm on the court, if my right leg is stronger than my left leg, the Pro X, helps that out. So now both legs are equally as strong and they're working at the same time. So that way when I get to the court, it's just that much easier and I'm that much more explosive. I feel like the Pro X helps a lot with functional movement because it gives a synergy when you use the Pro X. It's like, you can't just use one part of your body. You have to be in sync with your whole body. Because if you don't, the Pro X is going to show. It's going to show on it. So that's what makes it so easy to not to use, but to show like where my weaknesses are and then compare it to my strengths. You know what I'm saying? So, for athletes, I think it's important for them to use a machine like this, equipment like this, because you can work on all your deficiencies and make them your strengths. So we're using the Pro X. We've only been with 1 or 2 levels because it really is already a great workout as it is. I don't want to. I want to master each level first. You know what I'm saying? And I've been working on it for a good amount of time now, and we've been getting a lot of great work in. But I feel like if any athlete uses it, I don't care how great of an athlete you are or think you are. If you try the first level on the Pro X, I feel like it'll give you a run for your money in terms of any workout you ever been through before. So, I don't really focus on trying to get to 4 or 5. I think I don't really know anybody who can really do that right now. But I feel like just 1 and 2 is hard enough, and I feel like if they don't believe it, they should come try it for themselves. Any athlete out there that is interested or curious about the Pro X, I urge you to use the Pro X because I know what it's done for me and my body. I know how it's got me prepared for any aspect of any stage in my life in terms of being an athlete, and it's for all athletes. So don't feel like it's for one type of sport. It's for all sports. And anybody who wants to get better at it or just wants to get stronger, if you have an injury, it will heal you. It's just come ready to work, and I promise it's going to work.